What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. It is too damn early in the morning to be getting up. However, this is my very first look at the Dark Awakening Incursion, which just hit Prime 4. Now remember, this is a new zone, so there is no Hypershard reward until the zone is complete. Only having one of the 3 maps available in this zone means we won't have another Hypershard for a few weeks. However, let's hop on in and get things started. So this is a pretty straightforward map. We all know there are some additional boss spawn points from doing the incursion when it first released. Of course, this being a Chaos 7 incursion is a little bit fresher in everyone's mind. But let's go ahead and get things started here and build this bad boy out. Oh, and there's the captain. Alright, so let's start off down here. Of course, we've got cobalt flyers in the ground lanes, so we're going to have to prepare for that. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to go too overboard on the defenses on this one. I'm not really sure exactly how the DU is going to work out. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. We got plenty of DU. Essentially have 5 waves, or 5 lanes, or we can bust it down to 5 lanes anyway. So lots and lots of DU available to get the map all built out. I do want to make sure that I've got my boosted grasp going in here. I do indeed, so we're in good shape there. And then we got the shorty lane over here. Gonna do the same thing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go the 3 aura. I'm gonna put a 3rd aura down here as well, just to make sure. Now I am gonna have to pay attention on this one. Some of the bosses will rush the core, and we're gonna have to see exactly how that goes here. Now, we've got the flyers as well. We've got a big flyer lane here. It looks like only 8 wyverns for wave 1 anyway. So I'm just going to go with... I think I'm just going to put a Skyguard tower right there. And then another Skyguard down on this lane. But we have to remember too, this is a boss spawn right here. So there will be a boss spawn and running in. So we're going to need to... We can't put the Skyguard where I normally would, right out front. Let's just go ahead and do... Actually, you know what? We can put it back here and it will kind of double dip on the lane protection there. Let's go something like that. Got plenty of DU left. Gonna just repeat that entire build right here. Maybe something like this. And yeah, that's gonna leave me plenty left over for a little bit more flyer control. Now this lane is pretty easy with the flyers, as they do fly super low. So I don't really need that Skyguard, I don't think. I'm gonna leave it there anyway. But let's go with just a little bit of spawn camp there. And actually might be a little bit too much. Make sure we're getting destructive pylon on this stuff. See, that leaves me 130 left. Which we can do that. And that. And then keep our main area down here as just kind of a last resort. Now with 30 DU left, I am pretty tempted to protect the core here. Do we have hex throwers in that lane? There's none in wave 1. So we may be alright. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and throw it up here. I'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully we don't get any hex throwers tossing across the ravine there at the core. See, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it right here. And then no DU left over, so let's just let it run. I am going to kick back in the middle here as, you know, most of you know that have done the map. You can't expect some of the bosses to just rush right on up to the core. And the mini-map can be a little bit misleading on this one as well. So, certainly want to pay attention. Let's see how the captain does here. Looks like he's getting mowed down without any problems there. Now, I didn't look at the enemy scaling. Let's see. 20,294 is the mob power level, which puts it right between floor 115 and 116 difficulty. So actually took another step back this week in the difficulty. I'm kind of surprised. Now, of course, just the mob scaling doesn't really judge the difficulty of a map. But we had tougher stuff than this in the first week as far as the mob power levels go. Now that guy just waltzed right on through. And that's what I meant by having to keep an eye on the mob spawns here. Actually, he spawned after those defenses. I could have built that entire setup back here and then not had that issue. And 40 mobs left. I'm surprised the Skyguard's not hitting those flyers yet. And there we go, wave 1 done. So that was actually really, really easy. See, we got no damage done on the Skyguard, so I'm going to get rid of it. And that will allow me just for even more spawn kill up here. Well, let's just get the last resort upgraded there. Looks like this map is, you know, I don't want to jinx it only in wave 1, but it seems like it's not going to be too terribly difficult to get this one completed. Now, I did notice on the war table we get there's 4 more weapons that come, 4 new weapons that are in this particular drop pool. And there's another bow. I was surprised to see another bow, so we're getting quite a few bows thrown at us here. Huntress fans rejoice. Everyone else cry because there's no weapon for your hero. Let's see, let's just let it roll. Ooh, that guy spawned right there. I don't remember. It seems like in the old incursion there weren't mobs that would spawn right here. So just another example of must pay attention. I mean, you could turtle build this way back and completely be safeguarded against all that. However, of course, that's going to make for one really, really long map. See, that one's coming in from over there, so the defenses should take him out. Hopefully. Yeah, looking good. And these mobs are just all melting. Couple of upgrades goes a long way. Now, just with the 114, 115 difficulty, or 115, 116 it looks like. We got a Quibbly rolling out. Yeah, like I said, I am kind of shocked. I expected us to be into the several hundreds of floors difficulty now. But I'm sure the tough maps are coming. Quibs made it through. Not much health left on them though. And there we go, wave 2 all done. So yeah, this is definitely turning into a little bit more of a breeze than I expected for this week as an incursion. Let's go ahead and jack this setup up. And then, you know, we'll do the same thing down here as well. Just so we don't have to worry about it. I mean, these 2 lower lanes should just be a complete face roll now. One more, and we'll hit the beam. And here we go. So back up to the middle. Just to get these guys that are spawning inside. And like I said, moving that setup back to here would completely eliminate the need to pay attention to that lane, but, you know, old habits die hard. And my Skyguard is actually not attacking at all, and that is extremely strange. A little buggy Skyguard action there. Does it even have any... It's got 0 damage done. It's not attacking it all at all. So something not quite right there. See if it'll help out moving it up onto the top of that barrel. And first round of assassins coming. A good game as soon as we hit the proton beam, of course. This guy gonna make it? Nope, he's not gonna make it. See if that Skyguard is attacking now. There it goes. It must have just been a line of sight issue having it down below that rail there. But now it's taking care of business. And there we go, wave 3 all wrapped up. Go ahead and hit this lane as well. And then now we shouldn't have to worry about that one too much. And just keep an eye on this lower ramp here. That one's not going to make it, is it? And we'll give it a little help. There we go. Doesn't look like we're going to get the spawn down there this time, or at least not early. Now, this on Incursion mode does run way, way faster than it does on, like, Onslaught. So, when you see the map, don't be hesitant to run it because of the runtime. I mean, obviously, it's a big map, and it's going to take longer to run than, say, Demon's Lair. But this is not near as brutal as it is in Onslaught with the massive mob spawns. So the map does run pretty quick. And Captain down. And here come the assassins. Piece of cake. One more round. There we go. Well, that looked like it was a low spawn here. Or no, he spawned in the middle of the bridge, so this guy, poor guy, has to run through the gauntlet anyway. 60 mobs left. We got Tuskar coming. And Gribbs as well. Get Tuskar smacked down first. Actually, I kind of want to watch that captain up top. Yep. Did he get wrecked? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Just 3 flyers left. So, alright. Wave 4 in the bag now. So, definitely not super stressful. Now, we see the X marks the spot here. The X's are marking those random captain spawns for those that haven't done the original Incursion. So, I know that a captain is going to be spawning right here. And I'm going to have to pay attention to that to make sure I get that guy smacked down before he makes it to a core. So let's just go ahead and make it happen. No upgrades required. Now I just got to sit here and wait for this guy. Where you at there, Captain? Yeah, there should be a captain spawning right there, but for some reason he is not spawning. We got this one down low instead. And then a siege roller's coming. I don't really have to worry about anything except the roller rockets with the siege roller. And I do want to stay here. If that captain does spawn, I'm going to be in deep trouble if I run after that siege roller. One more assassin. Huh, and not getting on deck captain spawn for some reason. Now there's still 100 mobs left, so it could still happen. But it has yet to happen so far. I want to try to ignore that siege roller all the way to the end. It looks like all the mobs are out now. Tuskar's getting wrecked. Yep, that was it. So we did not get a captain spawn there. I think that may potentially be a bug. I'm not sure. And we'll just get that siege roller wrecked up. Or yeah, the X is back again. So that was definitely some sort of a bug. Anyway, there we go. That is the Dark Awakening Incursion and the start to Prime number 4. So sadly 2 more weeks before we get another Hyper Shard. However, we do have some cool new weapons to farm, and I'll be anxious to get those checked out. So that will do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button, please subscribe, and I will be back soon with some more Dungeon Defenders 2, possibly live here in just a little bit. So thanks again, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.